Good morning, Andrew. And sorry about that before. We did check our audio levels, but of course, right as soon as we went live, the batteries died in the microphone. But we are back with you guys, fully charged and ready to go. We're live at Market Senior High School right now, where they're starting their Stop Only Sugar diet. This is actually the book that it's based on, that they're going to be using for their weight loss challenge. And they're also going to be not only stopping sugar, but increasing their fiber intake and exercising and having weekly weigh-ins, which will be monitored by school officials. Speaking of school faculty, I'm standing here with two of them. I have Carol right here and Laura, who have both said that they actually have already seen a significant difference in weight loss. Can you tell me a little bit about that, guys?
Well, since Monday, when I weighed myself Wednesday, I'd lost 3 pounds, which was kind of remarkable to me. I figure maybe water weight, but it feels really good. I feel good in my clothes.
I haven't gotten on the scale. I'm waiting for a week, but I can already tell that the stomach's a little more trim.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good turnout for you guys. So let me ask you, it's been a couple of days since you guys started. How has it been? Has it been a difficult process for you guys to cut back on sugar? What was the hardest part about it? Maybe the hardest thing you guys have been fighting?
Well, I love the chips. Chips have sugar, or a lot of the carbs, so that's my tough part. I like that crunchy stuff to eat, the snacking.
What about you, Laura? What's your hardest thing to fight?
That's been the same thing, but I find that if I just focus on a different kind of food, I can relieve my hunger with other foods that feel better. I feel better, and I feel like I'm burning, my metabolism is burning differently. So the chips and crackers and things like that were the hardest to give up for me.
And I know you guys mentioned that convenience stores are kind of the enemy, because you go in there and you're just surrounded by sugar. So how do you avoid either of these situations, or what do you do when you go into a place like that?
You pretty much have to bring your own food everywhere you go, because our society isn't set up for this kind of diet anymore. Convenience is everything. So you have to plan ahead and have plenty of good food on hand at home.
I agree. One thing I was surprised with, I always ran with those granola bars, thinking those were good. They taste good, but a lot of sugar. Substituting those with apples.
Well, I think it's amazing what you guys are doing, and they have to do this for 6 weeks, guys. And we will also be keeping up with the challenge, having updated information on our website, uppermichigansource.com. We will also be interviewing students who are in the challenge also later in the newscast, so make sure you stay tuned. Beth Steffel reporting live at Market Senior High School. Back to you, Andrew.
Okay, thanks, Beth.
Good morning, Andrew. And SOS stands for Stop Only Sugar. And this is a book that the diet is actually based on by Dr. James Sorrell. And not only will they be stopping sugar, but increasing their fiber intake, exercising, and having weekly weigh-ins. And I'm actually standing here with 3 of the students in the challenge at Market Senior High School. We have at the end there Anna, and then Ranger, and then Alex. And I'm going to step over here and talk to Alex first. I have to say, adults may be more conscientious, but students, at least when I was a student, it was like a feeding frenzy. Any sugar in sight, I would eat. So how do you deal with your peers around you eating any sort of sugar or getting things from snack machines?
Well, the biggest thing that's helping me is all the sugar-free candy is actually acceptable. So during the day, if I'm having cravings, I'll, put some sugar-free hard candy in my mouth, or find some sugar-free chocolate, and just, it takes a lot of willpower not to eat the real things, but it's not too bad as it sounds.
I know you said you already saw a significant weight loss already.
I started on Monday, and I've already lost about 4 pounds.
Wow, that's amazing. And let's step over here to Ranger. And I know that you had reached a brick wall for a little while with your dad. Tell the viewers what happened to you a few days ago.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to eat some good food now. And walk in, and my dad has a pizza on his lap, and not allowed to eat that.
So what did you do when you started with the pizza? I love pizza, and I don't think I would have been able to fight the force. So what did you do to stop yourself?
You got to block the smell, and then I went in the other room.
Oh, man. And let's step over to our last person, Anna. And Anna, I know, what has been the hardest thing for you to fight?
I think the first day when I got home from school and, after dinner, my parents opened a box of Girl Scout cookies, and I was just, why?
Say no more. It's a good thing you don't live with Gabrielle Mays, our other reporter, Anger, because she has about 6 boxes of Girl Scout cookies in her cabinet stored there. So, and what about, have you seen anything significant in your weight loss yet, or how have you felt in the first couple of days?
I don't know how much weight I've lost, but I know I've lost quite a bit because, pants start getting looser, shirts get looser. It's crazy how much weight you can lose with just getting rid of the sugar out of your diet.
It is amazing, and guys, they have to do this for 6 weeks once again. And remember, Andrew, I was in Iron Mountain Kingsford Bureau for a year, so I got to say I'm rooting a little bit more for the Kingsford Flippers on this one. But Beth Seffel reporting live in Market Senior High School. Back to you, Andrew.
Okay, Beth, you know, I graduated from Market Senior High School, so we've got a little rivalry going on here. Maybe we'll have to stop sugar. We'll see. We've got to get through today first. So